Bam! Right there. How's it going, guys? Token Vaping. So today's juice review is the final flavor on a 3-flavor line from a company based in Illinois that I had the opportunity to try. Interesting flavors. I mean, nothing too complicated or outside the box, but with an 80-20 mix ratio and a 0.3 and a 6, very, very well done. Very solid flavors. So, I mean, it's more or less it's one of those lines to where if you wanted to try something that is dependable, it's definitely worth the investment as opposed to trying something that might be something that you're a little unsure of. I've done a review on the other two lines, so definitely check out my channel if you have not had a chance to check them out. The company is called Splurge, and their website is splurgevape.com. They are also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well. So there's definitely not a shortage of social media on them. Definitely check them out. You can also email them directly. They also have their address for their main home base location, so to speak, on their website. They also have a direct contact number. So, I mean, no shortage of contact points for them. You can definitely check them out if you are in the area. They're located specifically in Arlington Heights, Illinois. So if you're in the area, definitely check them out in person. If not, you can always contact them as far as to where their juices are sold, and you can just order directly from them as well, or find out where you can order them online, pretty much wherever they're retailed out through. So this is their box. Now, real quick, disclaimer for myself. There is a controversy, as most of you know, going on between vapors, non-vapors, and everybody in between within the vaping community about logos that are used, the marketing, the design of them, things like that, whether they're garnered towards children without being meant to, but as far as if they attract younger people that are underage for things like that. Not what I'm here for. I'm not here to debate it. I'm not here to judge him. I'm not here to give a pro and con about my opinion or where I stand on that. My sole purpose for this video, this was sent to me for the purpose of a review. My purpose of this video is to review what comes inside the box, inside the bottle, how it vapes, the flavor profile, whether it tastes the way it should, the cloud production, things like that. That is why I'm doing this. That is it. Moving on. So this is their box. Basically, there is their nicotine level. It's a 0.3 and a 6 that it is offered in. There is the 80-20 mix ratio. This is the size. Yes, that is right. You are seeing that. This is a bountiful 120 ml bottle size. It's definitely a lot of juice. So again, point of why I'm doing the review is to let you know, at least in my opinion, what it tastes like, how it tastes, if it's close to what it says it's supposed to. It's definitely not a small bottle. But name of the flavor is blueberry ice. Sides, bottom says Splurge as well as the top, and then the back has the warning and ingredient labeling as well, and there is their social media sites right there on the bottom. And like I said, their main website is splurgevape.com. This is the bottle. Basically has pretty much everything on it as the box does, which is good too. You know, it stays consistent, so it just shows everything on here. It is safety ringed, a security ring right in here, so this is a first vape, first review. And as always, whenever I do a first vape, first review, it's going on a fresh wicked coil setup. Quick shout out to USV, United Society of Vape, for the LMOD. This is my little companion that I do my reviews on now. And my cotton of choice is Texas Tough Cotton. Just works really well for me. It's quick and easy to work with, and the main reason why I do like that and that I do use them basically consistently is little to no break-in time for the cotton. It does not take a whole lot to get full flavor out of it. You almost instantly get all flavor right off the bat, which is really nice. So the link for that will be in the comment box if you do want to try it out. So as I said, this is a first vape, first review, and I'm going to go ahead and pop this open now. So the flavor profile for this, obviously, as you can tell right off the name, is blueberry. But it's also, as they put it and this is quoting them, it is a blueberry extract with a hint of mint. So it's not menthol, it's mint. It's definitely going to have a different appeal, but it's still going to have that type hit to it. Now, what I am curious to see is if it actually is more of a mint or if it does come off as menthol on the vape. I'm not a fan of either, so it's going to be interesting to see how strong it actually is. So as being a vapor who is not a fan of that style, I'm not looking for something that's going to be super overpowering, but also interested to see if it has more of a cooling effect or if it has more of a menthol style, like a medicinal type taste to it, which is not a good thing in my opinion, which I know a lot of menthol vapors are not fans of. So, but it is nice that because it is such a bountiful bottle that they give you a a lengthy dropper so that you can get the bulk of it, or if it's easier for most people nowadays, just transferring it over to a unicorn bottle for transportation and portability makes it easier too. But so I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick pre-burn, trying to get the juice started going through right out the gate there. Get that going in here. Get that capped up, and as always, I'm vaping at 75 watts. So this is Blueberry Ice from Splurge Vape. Okay, so as you can definitely see off that 80-20, the clouds are definitely going to be dense on that. You will not have any worries about lack of vapor, a lack of clouds. If you're a trick artist, if you're a cloud chaser, an 80-20 is definitely a good mixture for people like that. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick re-drip, just to make sure that I'm not missing anything on the flavor profile and that I have not overlooked anything, so that I do not misinform you of that, and then I will give you my opinion on this real quick. Clouds. Okay, so one thing I will say, in my opinion, a pro for this, and it's actually kind of impressive, for as strong as the mint on this is, it is really, really smooth. There is no throat hit, and a lot of mint or menthol flavors that I've tried vaping, I get a scratchiness in the back of my throat. I have absolutely nothing on this, which is actually, in my opinion, it's really impressive, but it's also a con for me. This is definitely not a flavor that I would vape. The mint on this is really, really strong. I mean, almost instantly, right off the bat, as soon as it hits you, it's like this blast of the cooling mint. The aftertaste and the taste that basically stays in your on your tongue afterwards is the blueberry. It's not as strong as a lot of other blueberry flavors that I've tried, which is kind of surprising in that sense, because blueberry is a very strong flavor. You do taste it, but to me, in my opinion, the mint is actually the main feel flavor that you're going to get off of this. Now, everybody is different. Everybody has a different taste preference. Everybody has a different sensitivity to flavors like this. But for me, the mint on this is way too much. Now, if you are a mint vapor, if you do like the menthol effect or the cooling factor of the mint itself, this is definitely one to try. This is definitely one you will probably want to keep around with you in your rotation as an all-day vape. It definitely has that cooling effect. Beyond that, it's basically blueberry with a blast of mint. And when I say blast, it, like I said, it's definitely a hit. But for what it's stated as, it does stand up to that. Yeah, it's definitely got the mint. So definitely check it out. I mean, all three flavors are rock solid. All three flavors stand by the flavor profile that they're listed as, and they do work. Out of the three, this is probably the one that I would avoid. For myself, the Vanilla Splash was definitely my favorite of the three. But definitely check out all three videos. All three flavors are rock solid. Definitely check them out yourself. They are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and they're also at splurgevape.com. Definitely very appreciative and very humbled by the opportunity to review this line, so thank you, Splurge. As always, guys, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. Anything that I can do myself to help further enhance your vaping experience and make it more enjoyable for you, that's the only reason why I'm doing this. So definitely reach out to me. Let me know if there's any questions, comments, concerns that you have, a particular video that you'd like to see made. I will do everything in my power to make that happen. Until next time, always remember, morning, noon, or night, truly love yourself. Vape on, vape strong, guys. Have a good one.